Name's Caleb Wolf. I am the IT manager, plant manager, kind of do all for the company. We are an Epicor ERP SaaS. The quantifiable metrics we've really focused on with Epicor is the variances, the manufacturing variances. With our legacy software, we really weren't able to dive into efficiencies until the end of the month. With Epicor now, I know daily, I know hourly, I know even down to the minute when my employees are taking too long on a process. I know where we're being more efficient, and then I can actually stay above the curve and get people moving around to keep other machines going. Epicor has allowed us to automate the manufacturing side, where we're getting our employees away from the paper trail. They're not keeping track of their time, they're more focused on their quantity, the quantity of parts produced. In our legacy software, we were struggling with, do the employees understand 60 minutes in an hour, not 100? And the confusion of, is there, what quantity of parts am I manufacturing? And unfortunately, that's something that manufacturers deal with, is time tracking and part tracking. And with Epicor, we don't worry about the time tracking. They log in on the MES, they do their job. When they're done, they end that activity and they report their quantity. All they're worried about is doing their job, making quality parts, and now keeping track of quantity instead of everything else. Epicor has allowed us to do a wonderful job tracking material usage. Before, we relied way too much on employees keeping track of the quantities of material that they consumed. With the Epicor backflushing and really keeping track of valid quantities in manufacturing, we can now see when we're seeing material shortages. With our legacy system, we never had that. Really, the goal with going with Epicor, along with all the other caveats, we looked at Epicor as a solution in order for us to be a little more active with our customers and be able to tell them real time when they can get their products. And that way we can focus our sales teams on letting them know, hey, this stuff's coming online, you can start pushing that product now. Versus before, where we relied way too much on dealing with employees telling us where the statuses were at, engineering department, managing departments, sales departments. Now Epicor is a way for us to track that. The timing has always been there because we're really solid with our customer base, but really the unique thing what Epicor brought to Metaltech was the ability to actually document when individuals were talking to our customers. Before, with 4 or 5 internal customer service people and then the outside sales people, we were relying on email trails, phone trails. Now with Epicor, we can drive all of that customer contact into the system, and now if this customer in-source or inside customer sales is working with an outside customer sales, they see that information right inside Epicor, and that way they're telling the same story and instead of trying to cover each other. Our business stands out as we deliver on when we promise. We are, in our industry, the lowest cost provider with the fastest turnarounds. Epicor is allowing us to be more efficient now, to be that low cost provider so that we can keep track of our production efficiencies. And then the on-time delivery goes right along with it. With Epicor, we're able to track what our inventory shows, and that way our salespeople are giving accurate ship times from the system versus the old school guess or the old knowledge that they've had from over the years. So Epicor is now driving that information right out there and allowing us to really be, continue to be the low cost provider, in the fastest ship times.